What's up everyone? Today I'm going to show you this Victorian flip that we just completed. This flip was quite interesting because the home is 100 years old, so when I remodeled it, I wanted it to stay true to the period but also updated with modern features. If this is your first time watching my videos, my name is Elisa and I'm a real estate investor and house flipper in the San Francisco Bay Area. I've been flipping houses for 4 years now and I've done over 24 flips. Before I show you what we did here, let's check out what the house looked like when I first bought it back in December 2020. This is our new flip in the Rose Garden neighborhood of San Jose. I'm really excited about this flip because it's a Victorian style home. As you can see, the architectural style is very elaborate and interesting. I flipped a Victorian style home before and I really enjoyed the restoration process. So we're going to start work here next week and I'm going to show you my plan for renovation today. Let's start from the curb appeal. There's a huge tree right in front of the house, which is really nice. But right now, there's a lot of ivy that wraps around it, which makes it look messy. So we're going to remove the ivy to clean it up. And there's also a lot of ivy in the parkway, and we're going to remove that as well. Right now, you cannot see the front of the house very well because of all the bushes covering it. It's good for privacy, but not very good for curb appeal. So our plan is to remove all the bushes to reveal the frontage of the house. Now let's take a closer look at the exterior of this house. This is a very cute Victorian house from the 1920s. If you are wondering how you know if a house is Victorian style, you can tell from the steep pitched roof, the ornate trim, like this one we see here, is also called gingerbread trim. And Victorian homes are often painted in 3 or more colors, like the red, cream, white, and navy blue we see here. My favorite features of this exterior is the 2 cute dormers and this covered porch with big pillars. It feels so grand and ornate. We don't have to do a lot of work to the exterior. We just have to remove the ivy from the chimney and repair the siding and give it a fresh coat of paint. On the side of the house, we found the cutest cat ladder that goes all the way up to the roof. I've never seen it anywhere else before. This little charmer has 3 bedrooms and 1 bath, 1,300 square feet of living space. Houses with only 1 bathroom are not as convenient or desirable, but our plan is to create a master ensuite to add value. Keep watching and I'll show you how we're going to do it. Let me show you the interior of the home. This front entryway is not big, but it looks grand because of the high vaulted ceiling, and this big bronze chandelier matches the style of the home perfectly. I really like the lit small windows and the wood paneling here. It's a very cool feature. And for Victorian style homes, it's really important to keep the wooden features, and you want to refinish it and stain it instead of painting. Now we're inside the living room of the house. We have large windows that give very good natural light. And the focal point of this room is this huge fireplace with very intricate trim and very delicate engravings. You don't see this kind of decoration in any modern homes. And with all the marble tiles here, it looks even more grand. So all we're going to do here is to repaint this part to freshen it up. Another feature of this living room is this tray ceiling with ornamental accents. It's very delicate and very pretty, and we want to keep this feature to emphasize the Victorian style. Another key feature of Victorian homes is the large and intricate crown molding, baseboards, and window and door trim. Compared to homes that are built later, these are much more prominent. And we want to preserve all these features while doing our renovation. So here we're going to refinish the hardwood floors, repaint the walls with a neutral color, and install some recessed lights. But we get to save a lot of money by preserving the trim work and the fireplace. In the kitchen, you can see that the previous owner left us a lot of trash. And this kitchen is enclosed just as most other Victorian-style kitchens. In here, we have custom-made cabinets that are very worn out and dingy, so we're going to replace them with new cabinets. And the tiled countertops and backsplash are very dated, so they need to be replaced. We also have this vintage stove and other white appliances that need to go as well. And on the floor, we have this linoleum floor that's water damaged. We want to replace it with all new hardwood floors. And we're also going to remove this ceiling fan and install more recessed lights. Did you notice the goose and the pig heads on each side of the window? It's quite interesting decor. From this door in the kitchen, you can access the basement that's not finished. Having a basement is great because it allows you to service plumbing and electrical easily and also provides additional storage. Before we move on to the next part, click on the like button really quick so you can see more videos like this. Off of the kitchen, we have this formal dining room. It has large windows, which is nice, and it's covered with traditional wallpaper. It's kind of cute, but it's out of style. So we're going to remove it and refinish the walls. We also see that the ceiling is plastered. It looks really old and it's cracked. So we're going to have to install new drywall. And we're also going to refinish the hardwood floors and install new crown molding to match with the rest of the house. This bathroom is truly one of a kind. It's aquarium themed. You can tell that the previous owner put in a lot of effort on this pebbled countertops, the seashell mirror, and we have this painted blue sky-like ceiling and colorful mosaic decorated floor tiles with tropical fish. We also have this feature wall that makes you feel like you are using bathroom underwater. It probably took them a lot of effort, but unfortunately this is a very specific taste and we have to gut it all to make the bathroom more neutral. And the layout here is also a little bit awkward because the tub is at an awkward place and then the toilet is in this little cove. So we're going to have to do some reconfiguration. In this bedroom, the previous owner left us a lot of stuff as well. And we have this tiled ceiling that we need to refinish with sheetrock. And we also have this traditional wainscoting on the walls that's another feature of Victorian style homes, and we definitely want to preserve it. It's even coming back in style. We also want to repaint the walls with a more neutral color and refinish the hardwood floors. This room has similar features in the ceiling and the walls. We're going to repaint the room to freshen it up. The turquoise color in this room is striking, but it's not neutral and may turn off some buyers. I really like this different style of wainscoting in this room. It makes the walls more interesting and would look really nice with a fresh coat of paint. We also found the Backstreet Boys sign. In this master bedroom, we want to replace this old school ceiling fan and the closet doors. And we also want to put in a new bathroom in this old walk-in closet to make this a true master bedroom. We're so lucky that the room has a closet on the wall and also a big walk-in closet that allows us to add a bathroom. Adding a bathroom will make the house a much more desirable home with 3 bedrooms and 2 baths, and it will increase the resale value a lot too. Where at the back of the house, you can see that there's actually a very big attic that's on top. It's currently full of stuff and we're going to clean it up and make it functional. We're also going to repair the rotten eaves and replace the trim, and also repair the siding that's damaged and repaint the whole house to make it look nice. We have a pretty good sized backyard here. We're going to remove this pergola that's falling apart, and also we have a lot of junk to be removed. We're also going to trim this big tree and replace the fence on that side, and hopefully we're able to clean all this up and make this a nice entertaining space for our next buyer. This house has a big side yard and it's covered by overgrown plants, and we have to trim it all back to make it look nice. And on the side of the house, we also have this giant exposed area with corroded pipes that needs to be replaced, and also we have to replace all the siding. Further into this side yard, we have this garage that's currently covered with overgrown plants and also full of junk. We're going to have to remove all of this stuff and see if anything needs to be repaired or replaced. Most of these are tools, wood scrap, and junk. But then we found this gigantic gold star, jackpot. Here is a full walkthrough of the house to give you an idea of the flow. This is a pretty traditional layout for a Victorian home, and I love that you can find the old world charm in every little detail in the home. As you can tell, to renovate this 100-year-old home is going to take a lot of work and money, especially because it hasn't been updated for a while and the building codes have changed a lot. But this project is going to be fun, and I'm confident that we can turn this home into a beautiful dream home. Based on my experience from my last Victorian flip, many buyers in this area love older homes and they would be willing to pay top dollar for a modernized Victorian home. In the next couple of months, we'll be busy working on this project, and I can't wait to show you the end result. Now smash the like button below and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on the updates. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Now let me show you all the work we did on this house, starting from the curb appeal. We removed a lot of the ivy that was wrapping around this tree. And also on this parkway. And we removed the bushes that was covering the frontage of the home, and now the beautiful frontage is fully revealed. And we added a new front lawn and also some flowers to add colors. And I think a big change was the exterior color on this home. It can be hard to pick out exterior colors on a home, especially a historic home like this one. So it took me a while, but I'm very glad with my choices, especially this yellow pop of color on the doors that are against the bluish gray body color. And the white trim we used also accentuates the elaborate architectural features on this home. The dormers and the gingerbread trim and the pillars. We also power washed the roof, the deck, and the front porch to make everything look new. Welcome to our new flip, and let me show you the interior. In this entryway, we replaced the chandelier that was dated with this new wagon wheel chandelier that's similar in style to give it an update. And we removed the display shelf that was against this wall. And after we did that, I actually like how clean it looks. So we decided to remove the wood paneling against this wall too. And now this small space feels a little more spacious and less crowded. I really like the new flooring we added here. We used this elaborate concentric pattern that suits the style of the home perfectly, and it looks quite interesting. In the living room, we painted this fireplace mantle to bring out the elaborate engravings. And the decorative ceiling also looks amazing with a fresh coat of paint. We added some recessed lights and also a new chandelier to brighten up the space. And we kept all the original crown molding, baseboards, and the trim to stay true to the Victorian style. And this neutral fresh coat of paint on the walls also make a big difference. We refinished the hardwood floors here, and it came out so pretty. Usually on my flips, when it's a modern home, I try to use a natural finish, but because this home is older, this darker walnut color fits the style so much better. And some viewer asked me about the furniture in the homes that I sell. So I always use a staging service to stage the home before I put a home on the market. And the stager, who's also an interior designer, pick out furniture and accessories that fits the style of the home to help buyer envision their lives in their new home. And for this home, because the home is older, more traditional, so we use furniture that's more contemporary but not too modern. So instead of glass and chrome, we use more wood pieces here. Before I show you more of this renovation, smash the like button below and subscribe to the channel so you'll see more before and after videos like this. In the kitchen, we usually try to open up the wall that's separating the kitchen and the living room to appeal to buyers that love open concept. But because this is an older home, we decided to keep this wall to stay true to the Victorian style. But we did open up the wall that was right here, separating the kitchen and the dining room. So now we have a more spacious space right here. And we also try to make the original kitchen a little bigger. The original kitchen ended around here. It didn't have many cabinets or counter space. So we removed the doorway going to the side yard that was right here, and also relocated the access to the basement that was here. Now we have a much bigger kitchen and also a lot more cabinets and counter space. In the kitchen, we use this gray cabinets because white kitchens are so common now, so we want to be a little different. And on the backsplash, we use this subway tiles that are traditional, but we use a darker grout to give it a little more flair. And the countertops is quartz, which is a kind of modern, but this one we picked has natural stone finish, so it suits the style very well. And we put in all new hardwood floors in this kitchen to be consistent with the rest of the house. Because now the dining room opens up to the kitchen, so we have a much better flow here, and it's also much better for entertaining. In this dining room, we removed all the wallpaper and refinished the ceilings. We also put in a new chandelier, and it's a very nice focal point. You probably can't even recognize this guest bathroom because from the layout to the finishings, it's completely different. In the old aquarium themed guest bathroom, we had a double vanity that was along this wall, and we had a tub that was going out further. The toilet originally was in a little cove that was about here. And when we remodeled this bathroom, we wanted to add a master bathroom in the walk-in closet, but the walk-in closet didn't have enough space. So we had to give up some space from this bathroom that was over there to make space for the new master bathroom. So compared to the old aquarium themed bathroom, this bathroom is a lot smaller, but it's more neutral and more updated. We used the black vanity light and the black trimmed mirror to elevate the style. And I usually like to use a prefabbed vanity to save on cost. But the size of the vanity here is kind of odd. It's 40-inch. So we had to purchase the cabinets and the countertops separately. We pretty much matched the style that we use in the kitchen. And for the shower tile here, we use the same shower tiles that we used in the kitchen backsplash. This simple subway tile looks updated but not too modern. And because the shower tile is so simple, I decided to use a patterned floor tile to make it more interesting. And I really like how it came out. This master bedroom got a complete facelift. We extended the closet all the way along this wall to make the closet much bigger, and buyers love a bigger master bedroom closet. The mirror door also makes this space feel bigger too. And we added this new light in the ceiling and repainted the walls and refinished the floors to make the whole space updated. The biggest change we did here was to create this new master bathroom. Let me show you how we did it. So this, if you remember, was the original walk-in closet. And it was going from this way all the way over there, but we gave up some space to the guest bathroom and we gained some space over here to be able to add a shower. This master bathroom is not big, and it actually was not that cheap to add this new bathroom, but we added so much value to the home and also a lot of convenience. So it was money well spent. Now we're in the backyard. You can see that on the back of the house, we did a lot of repairs. We repaired the damaged eaves, the trim, and siding. So now with a fresh coat of paint, it looks so much nicer. The previous backyard had a lot of leaves and junk. We cleaned it all up, and we installed new pavers to create this nice patio and put in fresh sod and installed new fence. So now this backyard is a very peaceful and private space. On the side of the house, we removed overgrown plants and the fence per the neighbor's request. So now we have a more usable driveway. And on the side of this part, we repaired the corroded pipes and replaced the siding. So now this side of the house looks so new. We removed a lot of junk that was in and out of the garage, and we removed the illegal bathroom the previous owner was trying to build around here. So now we have a much wider walkway, and we also did a lot of repairs inside the garage. And we put in a new garage door, so now we have a very functional garage. After seeing the highlights, here is a walkthrough of the entire house to give you an idea of the flow. We completely transformed this 100-year-old home into a dream home with modern amenities. During the process, I wanted to make sure that we gave the home an update but still stay true to the Victorian style. So I picked out finishing materials that are contemporary but not too modern. I think the renovation really brings out the character of the home, and I'm so glad that we were able to find a new owner who appreciates old homes so quickly. Drop me a comment below to let me know your thoughts on this renovation. After showing you the before and after of this renovation, let me tell you how I got this deal. The listing agent actually is an agent in my network, so she brought the deal to me directly. And the seller wanted to move out of state, but she didn't want to do any repair to the home, and she also has a lot of stuff in the home, so it was difficult for her to move everything out. So I offered to take care of everything that she leaves behind, and I also gave her a 2-week of rent back so she could take time to move out slowly. When I first saw the home, I loved it because it has so much character and I could see the potential even though it was full of junk and it needed a lot of work. The home is also in a great location, the Rose Garden of San Jose, which is a short commute to a lot of the big tech companies and also very close to the newly proposed Google campus. The purchase price was $880,000. Now let's talk about the sale process. I thought the after repair value would be 1.25, so we listed the house a little lower at 1.18. And we had a lot of interest and many showings booked right away. Within just a couple days on the market, many people were talking about making offers, and we got a preemptive offer more than $100,000 above the asking price without any contingencies. We got a preemptive offer that's more than $100,000 above the asking price, but we still decided to set up an offer deadline because we knew the price would get bid up even higher. So we ended up receiving 4 offers that were well above the asking price, and the highest offer was 1.365. That's over $110,000 more than the after repair value that I expected. But this offer came with contingencies. It was subject to the buyers selling their current home. So even though the price was higher, but there was risk, so I decided not to take this offer, but we went with the second best offer, which was 1.35. And it had no contingencies, so it was a lot safer. So the sale of this home well exceeded my expectations, and it shows that when you have a great product, a beautifully renovated home on the market, buyers love it and they are willing to pay a premium for it. Let's talk about the numbers. The sale price was 1.35 and the total renovation cost was about $140,000. I'm making a video to break down the whole renovation cost on this flip, so stay tuned. The total hold time was 4 months and the profit was $220,000. It was a 19% return on all the money invested. If you enjoyed this video, smash the like button below and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.